Yes. However, it must remain peaceful and it must remain lawful. The Memphis Police Department respects, and welcomes the expression of the First Amendment right to all citizens in a law-abiding manner. During a demonstration or protest, MPD's lawful obligation is to provide public safety for every citizen. MPD will deny the unlawful destruction, looting, and damage to all property. MPD will not allow a disruption in business, school, government, and everyday function of life and liberty by unruly protesters or unlawful protests. Our goal is to maintain an open dialogue with those in our community that are willing to participate in constructive conversation. Just today, me and my staff sat down with members of the official Memphis Black Lives Matter organization. We discussed several topics such as the difference in the official Black Lives Matter movement versus others who participate in protests that are not necessarily part of the official group. But they use the name and try to fall under the umbrella of Black Lives Matter. It's been a very candid conversation. We talked about things that have been taken out of context from both parties. They also asked of what my goals would be if I'm selected as the director of the Memphis Police Department. I think our conversation went well, and I anticipate a productive dialogue to occur in the future. As I told them and a number of citizens before, my door is open. I have a pretty robust schedule. I just asked them to try to work with us to try to find a spot in my calendar so we can meet and talk, and I promise you I'll do my best to try to accommodate any group. Now, regarding the email that was sent out from Kedron Franklin, who's also known as TNT, myself and a lot of you received an email today at approximately 11:15 a.m. I respectfully disagree with Mr. Franklin. He questioned the agreement we made on the bridge to meet. We met 24 hours after leaving the bridge, and Mr. Franklin was able to express his own concerns, and he delivered his 10-page manifesto and put it in my hands. I think it's important that Mr. Franklin and other members that attended that meeting realize that in a 2-hour meeting, it is no way for us to address all the complicated concerns that our citizens had, nor is it anywhere reasonable to expect that the next night or day that we would have resolved a lot of the topics, because we're not aware of a lot of them because they were placed on comment cards that the mayor agreed to work on and have a response within 30 days. I think this is why it's important that we maintain, competent and reasonable, constructive dialogue. We can only affect change if we work together. We have to iron out our differences, but threats and civil disobedience will only lead to police action. And I will take a few questions.
So you